absolutely the best and the greatest and the most spectacular and the most perfect right now, because the goal always indeed is to be so. Hey, hi, this is Kaivan Irani, your success facilitator, or you can call me Kaivan Uncle, your success facilitator. Now remember, I'm utilizing the word success facilitator because the objective is to facilitate. Remember, the word is facilitate, to create successful outcomes in the area of your choice in your life. The skills and the potential is inherently already existing within you. It's just about accessing those resources, and that's where I am able to facilitate yourself to access those resources and thereby create successful outcomes for yourself in the area of your choice. Again, this is Kaivan Irani, your success facilitator, Kaivan Uncle, your success facilitator. Today, the presentation is, I'm setting up the frame of context first. I am right now going through some Ayurveda treatment. Ayurveda is an ancient Indian science, very effective science. Of course, it takes a lengthier period of time to create or get successful outcomes. The advantage with the Ayurveda treatment is it's all herbal based, and it's based on herbs, plants, and thus it's safe for utilization for long term. Now, allopathic medicine also has its advantages. I respect allopathic or Western medication because you get the results quickly and it takes care of certain things efficiently. Ayurveda works on the root cause of the issue or the health challenge. Now, I'm dealing with a Ayurveda scholar, and I'm going to just utilize his initials, DGL, as in dynamic, good, likable. And he has a partner, and his partners is HB, highly best. So DGL3, number 3, that's his code, meaning the code that is assigned to him, DGL3. And HB, which is highly best, is assigned, HB highly best 25 is assigned to the other individual. Now, here I'm communicating with them because we had a conversation, and I told, I communicated to the person that, he's been providing successful outcomes to clients since the past 15 years. He is a PhD scholar in Ayurveda, and he really provides some really outstanding outcomes. In fact, there have been cases where doctors from Western medication, professional physicians from Western, and professional specialists from the Western medication field, professional field, have provided outcomes. He has surpassed those outcomes, and he has created better outcomes. And where Western medication has given up, he has still provided positive outcomes for the same. So I reached out to him and I said, hey, listen, what we can do is we could possibly do things, promote ourselves abroad. Of course, I'm doing the communication part of it, and a lot of other logistics are going to be taken care of by me. So I said, let's partner and let's create some successful outcomes. And so they said, hey, provide us a step-by-step plan. So I said, I'll put it on paper. Prior to that, I'll put it in a presentation form. Now, the presentation form requires a way higher set of skills. which you are experiencing right now, and you are seeing a demonstration of high set of communication skills. Because in the communication skills process, there's the articulation that matters, a superior articulation, a clarity of speech, the pauses or the silent moments when necessary, and a syntax of words which are structured in a manner to create a specific outcome or outcomes. So this is Kaivan Irana. So the process is, first we're going to have to evaluate where specifically do we want to start, or which country or which demographic. I prefer the United States because the United States has people comprehend English, and the other official language is Spanish. At least we are able to communicate with everybody in the United States via English. So it's one part of the communication is taken care of. Second is, most Americans are, in terms of per capita income, they are one of the highest in the world. The US is still one of the highest in the world. And third is that Americans are more receptive to, when outcomes are provided, they are more receptive to implementing those outcomes. So first, identifying a market. Step number 2 is we create presentations for promoting those presentations, to reaching out to people saying, hey, these are the outcomes we have provided in the past. Now, past performance does not equal or guarantee future performance or future outcomes. Though the law of probability is that if we have been able to provide such superior outcomes in the past, the law of probability is that we are going to be able to provide superior successful outcomes in the future in areas of health, whereby a lot of consumers or clients have been told, hey, you are going to have to live with this pathetic condition for the rest of your life, thereby the quality of your life goes down tremendously. So what we are doing is we are presenting to you saying, hey, this is possible. You're going to have to invest a certain amount based on what the condition is. Stay in it's generally for India, so you'd have to come to India. We'd make the arrangements. Of course, you'd have to invest in the lodging, boarding, treatment, and everything else. And we are going to be able to provide the results or the outcome in a specific period of time. So it's sort of medical tourism. Now, the thing is, once we present it, we have to be able to evaluate who the people who attend the presentation. Some people will say, I'll pass this. Some people are going to say, hey, I want to benefit, I am willing to move forward. So the next step is, of course, having them travel, first providing them with a structured plan as to, okay, this is the entire course of treatment, this is going to take, or you can maybe one time, or we can schedule it over a period of time, maybe 6, 8, 9, 10, 12 months, and whereby you have to travel X amount of time, and then the remedies, we can either courier it to you, and based on, once you make the payment, we courier you the remedies with the instructions, and we do mostly online meetings with yourself so that we can provide you with clarity and facilitate successful outcomes at each and every step. Now, when we set the plan, it isn't written in stone, meaning we are going to have to amend the plan based on the client's suitability and the feedback of the clients and so on and so forth. So we create a feedback system for the clients whereby we ask them, or we put a questionnaire whereby we ask them, okay, how is your experience? How can we do better? How can we create a better experience for you? Which always, remember, there is always room for improvement all the time. Of course, we have to get creative for that. So having said that, then we move to the next step, which is making amendments as we move forward and creating some successful outcomes. Now, the most important thing is we always under promise and over deliver. That is the key, because under promising and over delivering is the key for creating a perception of infinite value. I expect that this is a brief synopsis, and then of course we're going to have to, you can also contribute based on your ideas. We collectively creatively pool our ideas together and then form a tangible plan. And once we form a tangible plan, then we move forward with the process of the implementation of the plan, because that is what is the objective. And of course, this being a startup, maybe in the near future, we can approach investors to bring in more funding, whereby we have more financial resources, so we can create an infinite superstructure for the long-term successful outcomes of the business. I expect that this provides clarity, and then of course we move forward with the process. This is a YouTube video, so what I'm going to do is the name of the firm right now is OH. That's the initials of the organization right now. OH Herbal. So it's O Herbal or Herbal. So as I said, it's an Ayurveda organization, and it's completely pure, based on Ayurveda healing. It's got Panchakarma and a whole lot of other treatments which are derived from ancient Ayurvedic wisdom. Again, this is Kaivan Irani, your success facilitator. Make it a pleasant and a bright. And of course, if you enjoy the presentation, then all you have to do is select the shaded bell button, so that every time video presentation is uploaded onto the channel, you get notification about the same. And select the thumbs up button, because that also provides some other benefits. I expect that you've loved the presentation and enjoyed the presentation and communication, because remember, you always deserve the best.